We can roll it. And we
Let's
can
get
just be
some
natural.
cups out. Yeah, we're rolling right now.
Yeah, I'm saying if you want to introduce it, do it natural.
All right. Welcome back to another episode of the Goodstock Show. We have a very special episode here today. Pretty impromptu. Some people just showed up unannounced. I'm not going to say who it is, but we're here. We got some people in the building. We're going to have a good time. We have Franjez, our co-host.
Franjez.
The host of Yonkers' Finest Podcast, Talk About It with
Franjez. I appreciate that.
We have another guest on our show today. The one, the only, show your face, sexy Man Shtan. Close that fridge. Say what up to everybody.
Close, bro.
It's all right. Leave it. It's fine.
Hey, what's good? I love all fridges. But me and this one didn't get along. You know what I'm saying? This is how I talk now. It's good.
If you don't know Stan, now you know this is our saxophone player in our band. This is just a good human being. He's been around with Stockroom since the very beginning. Stan, welcome to the show.
Yo, what's hood? Yo, thank you, Josh. Thank you, Franjez. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Will. Thank you, Felicia. And thank you to my
he'll be coming
motherfucking
back.
dog, El Busy.
All right, El Busy, come on. Tell him what's
El
up.
Busy, what's
El
good?
Busy.
Yeah, that's my dog. That's my dog.
Yeah, I do. I got you. I got a corkscrew. Is there one over there? I got the corkscrew. So that was quite the introduction. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but hello, everybody.
Goodstock, Stockroom Records. Summer 2024 has been amazing so far. How's everybody's summer been going so far? 2024, has it been good to you?
It's been amazing, yo. New job, you and me. Just kidding.
My man. New job, new me. What's the new job? What we got going on? Anything good?
Yes, I work for the smartest man in the world. His name is Albert Einstein. Because I work for the College of Medicine of Albert Einstein in the Bronx, in Morris Park. And I make TikToks and Instagram reels for the med students. It's a lot of fun.
Very nice, very nice. What? So, I don't know if we want to get personal on camera real quick, but I know you were not working for a little bit. How does it feel to be back in the work field, grinding?
I drank gravy for $10. I played melee sets for $20, bro, at a time. The gravy shit was not easy, homie. But I really felt honest to God, I really felt like I did what's quote unquote known as hoe shit for money, just to survive and hustle. I had to move.
What does hoe shit mean? What does hoe shit mean? El Busy, you could bring the bottle over.
You're right. In the my bad. Edit cockpit. Beep beep. I just meant, hey, I'm into beep shit.
I don't quite know what that means, but
basically, it was 14 months of unemployment, of being in a state of abundance. I took 5 months to leave the Mark's been to the apartment before where I was at in Astoria. Will has too, man. RIP, because I made it was really fucking hard finding other marketing jobs.
Spot.
That type shit. Yeah, man. Shit. Still one of my closest homies. It's living with one of your your best
Astoria,
homies.
Queens.
Yeah. And
amazing food over there.
Oh yeah, all the best. Yo, shout out to every Greek homie and all the action Bronson shit that he does. Yo, all that shit is fire. But
Opa.
I haven't personally, but I've seen the videos. So
let's
it's
talk
a nice
about
time.
food, man. What's your favorite thing to eat out there? I hear it's such a variety because it's a melting pot of big Colombian community. What else? What other big foods are out there?
Astoria. Let's see. Yeah, Greek for sure.
Big Greek
yeah,
food.
Will used to live out in Astoria for a minute.
What else is big out there? What's your favorite? What's the best thing to eat out there?
Okay,
just one.
Christos
Number
souvlaki.
one.
The cart, yo.
Can you grab a couple of cups
sustenance-
behind you, Stan?
Oh yeah.
Any cups? Right there.
There's just 3.
El Busy, before you go, bring that basketball over here. Come on the camera for 1 second. Tell them what's up. Take it. Talk to them over here. Over here. Come on. Just tell them what you want to say. Any
Basketball.
announcements?
Yo, how y'all doing? It's so busy. one of the greatest. Don't hurt yourself. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
And we're going to make it big time, everybody in the studio.
Wait. Hell yeah. But you want to tell them anything about who you are as a person and your music you make or anything?
I'm El Busy. I'm very ruthless, aggressive, and intense in my rap. I love the rap. I love the rhyme. I love disco rap. I love all that type of shit. You already know. I grew up in Mount Vernon, the projects. I'm one bad dude.
Dude, I'm not laughing, I swear. That's a bad dude.
Thank you.
Do not. That's a bad motherfucker. El Busy, that was fire, bro.
Busy.
Thanks for coming by, man. You're the man. Take it easy, bro. Thank you.
Yo, good night, homie.
Good night.
Peace out, Busy.
He's
Thank you, brother.
literally,
Nice meeting you, bro.
the sun is down and he's literally going to play basketball right now.
Oh, wait. Oh, for real?
Straight up, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. El
said he
Busy
always
is
used to
one of the
play-
most creative motherfuckers you'll meet, low key.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
He said he always plays basketball in the dark. That's good vision.
That's different.
But
Yeah,
your eyes do adjust.
He just stopped by.
Eyes do
and-
adjust.
Yeah, here he.
That's actually such a blessing because when we had met him, that was serendipitous because I was also just fucking dropping off the music stands from the last Goodstock show. And he has a falsetto and shit. I
Oh,
thought
he
his
was
voice
singing,
like
yeah.
very white type shit.
Dude, he's actually like a pretty good rapper. He's not bad. He's a pretty good rapper. Like he can fucking.
Nah, El Busy got flow.
Yeah, he's got flow.
personality.
And he's got personality. He's
Yeah.
got that Barry White voice and he doesn't stop.
I gotta hear his stuff. That sounds great.
Yeah, it's interesting. He performed at one of our open mics a while ago and then just walked out and left right after it.
Just like this? I didn't know
Yeah.
that he was just gonna
No, dude, he's the most
Like, he just
mysterious
should've-
man I've ever. He's the most mysterious man I ever met. He just stops by unannounced,
Yeah.
walks in, and then like, yo, I want to talk to you about a song, and then we'll talk about the song, and then I'll just be like, all right, thank you, and I'll leave.
And he just bounces.
Yeah, I'm like, wow, this guy is just fucking. He's a mysterious man. Anywho's,
Your summer.
summer
Oh my God.
2024. What the fuck is good? Talk to me.
You're next. Tell us.
Man, I just came back from a crazy Euro trip. I was out in Europe for like 2.5 weeks.
Where?
It's
Spain and Croatia.
Ooh.
Oh, I didn't know you hate Croatia.
Yeah, one of my best friends from childhood got married, and he outdid himself with the wedding. They went above and beyond, and it was
Beautiful.
it was like a summer adult sleepaway camp with like all of our friends from Westchester in Croatia, in paradise. We did the coolest shit. Partied till 4:30 in the morning, like celebrating the love of people we love with people we love. You know, like it was powerful, special stuff. And the week before that, I was in Spain visiting my beloved, beautiful girlfriend. I love her. I'm gonna pull a Tom Cruise right now. I love that woman. Seriously.
Don't jump on this
I'm
couch.
not gonna jump on the couch, but I love that woman. Great. Just when you got a good one,
Good stock.
and you got someone good, you hold on to that. You don't let it go because they don't come around too often. And if they care, if they really like love and they care and they like care about you and they care about, they inspire you to be better and they try to be better, like, and you got a good chemistry and stuff, hold on to that shit because that doesn't come around too often. I've been around the block. I've seen stuff. I've been immersed. But yeah, so I had a romantic little time with her the week before. Then I went to Croatia with my friends, had an amazing time there, lived the fucking dream. And then I went back to
My
Spain
man.
and I was with her family, her
You
parents.
went back?
Yeah,
You did a boomerang?
yeah.
Oh shit!
And I had a
You
layover on my
glowing
way
right now,
back.
homie.
Dude, I feel lighter. Like I needed a vacation like that to like let go and
Did you let a load off?
big time. A few of them. Several of them. But like metaphorically speaking
Right. Okay.
and physically. But metaphorically,
Okay. And
Met-
metaphysically.
dude, just like I was able to dive right into vacation mode. I haven't done that in years. Like I didn't. Motherfucking Mark held down the fort here at Stockroom Records while I was away for 2.5 weeks.
Facts.
That guy, he's got it. Now I know I could. I know I could trust him
Got him.
if like I'm away and shit. Like
it's a real family here at Goodstock.
Yeah, and like we're all part of. Everybody here is
Mark
part of the
brought
family.
me in, homie. Mark brought me in, homie, because y'all found each other on Instagram.
Yeah.
Like through was it a sponsored ad?
Yeah, it was a sponsored ad.
That's
yeah.
how Mark found
Yeah,
it.
that's how.
Yeah,
that's how I came
that's
here.
fire, man.
Dude, the way that all of us have met is, and everybody else, like in the broader community too,
Yeah.
it's cool. Like it's all meant to happen.
It's organic.
It's very
very
organic.
organic.
That's the word. Organic.
That is the word. Also, by the way, look, I don't know. I was feeling love was in the air at the wedding. I was starting to write. I was thinking about weddings. I don't know if I'm whatever. I don't have to talk about if I'm going to get married or whatever. But the idea sprung, and I started like writing wedding people who I was going to invite to the wedding a little bit.
Wow.
Everybody here is in the wedding.
I appreciate that.
And you're all at the
That
same-
shit will be a crazy wedding.
And, dude, I'm gonna have that shit in Ibiza or some shit.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
shit
know.
will
Wow.
be crazy.
Yeah, we're gonna have a good time.
You're a
Josh,
wild
but-
it
boy.
would be awkward if like one homie like that's here with it. Like Josh, like, yo, guys.
I don't
like,
think Al Busy's
you-
invited.
Like, what?
Nah, he should. Yeah,
Bro,
maybe.
He could be like, do you pronounce? No. I'm
gonna have that. Al Busy's gonna be the, what is it called?
Was Al busy in the room just now?
Yeah, Al Busy's gonna be the guy marrying.
I love that now. Al Busy, don't come after me. Anyway,
Let's talk about travels though. Any of you guys have any cool travel experiences or?
Yeah. Fucking my biggest highlight is definitely swimming with elephants in Thailand. That was like a goal of mine for years. And, you know, the thing that held me back is time, you know, availability, and just being willing to do a 19-hour flight each way. And
19 hours one way?
Damn.
Each way, yeah.
Like with direct?
Was it? No, we stopped in Turkey both ways. It's a layover in Turkey.
Damn.
And yeah, it was all worth it because there's nothing like being in the water with elephants. It's crazy.
So that was your main pull into Thailand?
Man, there was this young elephant. He was 9 years old,
What was his name?
Frank.
What? Oh my God.
He was such a happy spirit. It was insane. Like just like wanting to just run and play in the water. It was crazy. Like the guys had to hold him down because he was so just happy. He just wanted to play. He didn't realize how big he was. Well, like we're like little humans next to him.
Did you connect with him? Like, did you ever
Yeah,
connect?
they give us brushes and we could, you know, clean their skin, you know, brush them down. It was a nice connection, but overall it was too short to really connect.
All right, I have a good question for you then. What do you think? What's one thing you could take away from that experience?
How the elephants are, because that guy is 9 years old, Frank, and he sat down on a log. I got all these pictures on my phone. He sat down on a log. He's running around. He's just excited. He's playing and jumping in the water. And it's like, to think this big animal that can crush us are so peaceful and happy. Nothing evil about it. Nothing aggressive about it. They knew we were we're delicate, so they didn't get aggressive with us. It's crazy to think a big monster-looking thing is so beautiful and delicate and peaceful.
Wow.
Gentle giant.
Like Lenny from Of Mice and Men.
There you
Remember
go.
that?
There you go. Well, hopefully not. I don't want to, because we're like the mouse to it.
Yeah.
But that's how you know that they're like super intelligent too.
Yeah.
Like the fact that they know how much force to
Yeah.
play with you, and that's crazy.
Yep.
What got you into that? Like, how'd you find out about that experience?
I don't know. I must have seen it on TV or maybe in a movie. I used to watch a lot of movies, most likely. And I just knew the possibility was over there. I knew in New York or in the States, I didn't know that there was a place where you could do that. For some reason, I knew Thailand. Must have been a movie.
So what's your next thing? Is anything calling you next? Like you
No.
want to maybe
Well,
bungee
actually,
jump off of something? I don't know.
I have nothing really like that big that I could think of. That was like my number one
Smell the
trip.
flowers in Cambodia or something, you know?
I want Cambodian.
This is my mom. Should I put it on the...
Hell yeah, real quick, put it on.
Hey,
Speakerphone.
Hey,
what's up?
no, is no awake now?
She's probably working, but it's like 3 a.m. Why?
Put it on.
Because I wanted to ask her something about a meeting we're having tomorrow.
We're in the middle of a podcast.
Text
Mom.
it. Yeah, we're in the middle. Literally, this is live on podcast.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
No,
Just
it's
know
perfect. It's
we're
nice
with
and natural.
Stan, Franjez, Will, Mark.
Hi, Mom.
Hey, guys.
What's up, Mama
I missed
Goose?
you guys.
We miss you too.
Yeah.
Your voice is
We need
beautiful.
an event.
What?
I said we need an event.
Yeah, it was supposed to be August 14th, according to Stan's notes.
Oh, wow.
That's
Oh,
Wednesday.
yeah, correct. That is.
Well,
Yep.
text Nona, and we're gonna get back to the podcast. But you're a beautiful woman. You're amazing. Everybody loves you.
Thank you.
Bye, Mom.
Everybody's beautiful. Bye, guys.
Wanna
Have-
know,
Love,
Tay?
Bye, bye, bye.
Love.
Good stuff.
That's live love. That's live love. There's nothing like live love.
Wow.
Yo, so
What were we just talking about?
You
Oh
guys
yeah,
have
what's
a
next?
beautiful
so I was
relationship, by
thinking,
the
it
way.
is.
I love my
it
mom.
really
Yeah,
is.
that's
It's crazy,
beautiful.
right?
It's
The whole
beautiful.
family be
Yeah.
coming to your events. It's really
Real
beautiful.
Yeah,
shit,
you get-
real
dude,
shit.
they were
My
all-
mom was so surprised to hear that. You know, it's like
The first event I went to, it was weird. I had no idea your mom and your sisters,
Whole
and
family
your
was
father was
there.
gonna be there. I had no idea. I thought it was gonna be a shit show when I showed up. Like, just young kids partying and
It
performing.
was a little
and-
bit of that too.
But it's still respect and love because you have
Yeah.
family there. You can't get ridiculous.
Absolutely.
Everybody has respect. It was nice.
And then you've been to a couple since.
Yeah.
Open
and-
mics they've been at too.
And everybody's always there.
And then at the Best of Westchester, which Stockroom Records just won the best recording studio in 2024 in Westchester. That's pretty crazy. We're less than 3 years in, and we won the best recording studio in Westchester.
It's only up from
Everybody
there.
in this
go.
room,
Let's go. Let's go.
everybody in this room right here, like was there. Not Stan,
Not
but,
everybody, but
but almost
This is the
everybody.
awkward one.
Yeah, this is awkward. But no, dude, just seeing Stan, I wish you were there. Just seeing you guys there though, like with me, like that made everything, man. That was really special.
love.
My whole family was there. Like that was an
Yeah,
awesome night. Chris was there,
Yeah.
DJ Chrissy.
Yeah.
He held it down.
Live.
New Rochelle
Shout
local.
outs to Chris for real.
Yeah, he came.
Yeah,
He came
yeah.
Good
through.
times. Good times.
It's a good man.
Yeah,
was a
next
great
year
time.
everyone got to pull up. Like it's a vibe.
Yeah.
It's
We're gonna
not-
have a stock room.
vibe, yeah.
Table?
That definitely. But we're gonna have a stock room, like faculty, going away party in Atlantic City or something. Or
Hey,
like,
Josh,
Wow.
let's do that soon.
Yeah,
Vlog
so-
that whole thing and
Yeah.
podcast. over
Yeah,
there.
let's do that.
what happened, dude?
What? That you didn't get invited?
Is it because I'm yellow? Is it because I'm the only Asian guy in this town?
What, to the Westchester thing?
Yeah.
I wasn't invited either. I invited myself, actually.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, you going? Because I never been.
No, I'm
Yeah.
just playing. I'm just playing. That was for content. My bad, dog. My
Oh,
bad,
we're
dog.
good, we're good.
How is it being?
All
A
good
yellow
Joes
American.
contain true shit.
I love it, dude. My first email was AmericanKidFromAmerica@gmail.com because I identified more with being American than I did with my Filipino side. But then I reconnected with that later. But I feel like right now the Asians are in the uprise in media as well. The Koreans started it first, 감사합니다. That
I don't know what
subtitles
that
would mean
means,
thank you in Korean.
Because,
bro,
감사합니다.
They right?
Yeah.
Yo, 감사합니다. Damn. Like they're fucking popping off, bro. But anyway, so now the Filipinos have always been like really artistic and stuff. So that's what I'm trying to Anyway, side
You're
note.
tapping into it. You're
Yeah.
tapping into your artistic side. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Going back real quick.
What's up?
I had asked a question. I got AD like a
Yeah,
mother,
yeah,
so I'm
yeah,
all over the place.
No, same.
It's a lot
Yeah,
of
you're with
conversation.
two
I'm
ADD
dying.
It's my
motherfuckers.
next trip, right? That's
Yeah.
the question.
Your
My
next trip.
All right, so
yeah.
I have nothing in mind, but the top of my list is Hawaii only because it's a very far trip and I hear it's expensive and far and it's nothing special, but I want to get it off just the list because it's far. That's definitely on the list. But we were speaking about this off camera. My last name is Jerez, and there's a town where supposedly my ancestors are from in Spain. It's a town called Jerez. They manufacture wine and vinegar.
Dude, don't get me
That'd
started
be a
with
nice.
Spain.
That'd be a nice place to actually visit, and your
You would love
experience
it.
there.
You would love it. You sit
I
down.
think that's one of my
Dude, it's a
top
different-
5 places to go.
It's a different Stan. I'm gonna ask you too what you're about travels, but going back to Spain
Let's do it.
and like the European culture a little bit.
A lot of
Will, look,
jamon.
speaking of yellow Americans, look at that.
Damn.
Oh, that's so
Talk
That
about-
is
classic.
very,
talk about
very.
culture.
That's like
Yeah, talk
classic
about
type
culture,
shit.
Will. That is
Container,
classic.
Beautiful.
No, like that. That's aesthetic as fuck, man.
That is aesthetic.
Okay, yeah, I never
That's
seen that
crazy.
ever.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I grew up with the white containers with a little bit of red writing. That's
Word,
bougie.
real shit, yeah.
That's bougie
and
right
then
there.
it's like, thank you.
You gonna put a clip for the pod?
Absolutely. I'm
Yeah,
gonna take
we
a little
need
video of that.
yeah.
I gotta clean my camera lens though. I think it's time for an iPhone or something soon.
Yeah, upgrade.
Wait, yo,
Yo!
the caption should be like with text. It should be like best Chinese food ever. I mean,
I don't know if it is
I don't
though.
know if that would be like, yeah, exactly. Oh fuck, the Asians, they're gonna come after me.
Wow. That
this guy's
that
all
looks
you-
seasoning.
He's all in your mouth, this guy.
Dude, that looks so seasoned.
Yeah, that was such a natural reaction. That was nice. That's a good clip.
Yeah, this has been a
Well, that's beautiful, dog.
this has been the most ADD episode we've ever had
100%.
so far.
100%. But yeah, I think I got to go to the motherland. I think that's part of my it's my father's side of the family. It's literally my last name, and it's the town in Spain, and that's where supposedly the ancestors come from.
Jerez.
It is Jerez.
Dude, I think you would love it.
Yeah, I
They
think so
really,
too.
my experience from out there, I learned how to embrace their culture, which is you walk a little bit, you sit, you eat a couple jamon iberico, maybe some fuet, and you have a couple beers, you have a couple drinks, you talk and you converse with the people you're with at the table.
There was
you
no
just-
overweight people
Beautiful.
No, not as much.
because you're supposed to walk a little after you eat.
That's what they
That's
do.
probably why
They
they do
sit,
it.
they eat, you talk, you
I hope
bullshit
you
for an
digest what
hour.
you just ate.
You
You're
just
burning
bullshit.
calories as they're digesting.
You just bullshit and talk about anything. You just connect with people and humans. And then, like, they really value that
Beautiful.
connection period.
Beautiful.
People are on their phone less. And then you walk. Then you walk and you sweat it out. And then you go do it again. And then if you need a siesta, you could go siesta and take your little own private time.
Beautiful.
Dude, I really
So
loved
beautiful, man.
I loved
Yeah, it is.
I loved it.
Yeah, it is.
Uh,
Sorry, I didn't cut you off. Do you feel like it still like functions well? Because I feel like why don't we have more rest in our society? Like, is it
Mark?
Like it's gonna fall apart?
I feel like Mark's got a good answer for this.
Because we're the worker bees of the human race. America and China keep the whole economy going. So we have to be like somehow working the hardest. I think we could be way more productive if we took breaks, but I think that's what the elites want.
Do you guys want more rosé?
They think that it
I'm good at the moment.
makes the most
But,
productive.
pour yourself whatever you want.
It's old head mentality. Like if you work harder, it's gonna yield better results. When it's really like work smarter, work
I
more.
got some too.
When you could put your full energy into something. Yeah.
Not really, but
Yeah.
European Josh, though. Wow, man.
Oh, you say when someone.
That's good. That's good.
We're in the middle of a podcast, guys.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Having side conversations.
Mark just had a deep answer to.
Amazing.
Mark, that's
You
a.
literally
I
had to
listened
back
to
to the
everything.
camera.
No, that's a very good response.
Yeah.
My bad.
I think you're right.
I hope it makes sense.
My bad.
Stan,
Oh yes.
let's have a little structure, maybe.
My
Stan,
bad,
no,
my
no,
bad.
not on your. It's all. Anyway,
Yeah,
Stan.
it's all good.
Uh,
Travel, right?
yeah.
Travel.
What-
Let's talk about your favorite place you've
What's your
been.
favorite place you've been and like experiences from it?
Okay. It's gonna sound corny, but it's
Nah.
so true. On God, bro. So it was 3 days in Tokyo, but it was
How does
with-
that sound corny?
but
It
it
sounds
was,
amazing.
but it was only 3 days, which fucked me up.
Yeah,
It was
that
like some of the
sucks.
best time I've ever had because it was with my brother, my 2 cousins from Manila. That's the capital in the Philippines. They're like our peers in our age. Like, you know, we're living the parallel ass lives. And our uncle from Britain, he's like he's okay with me saying this. So he's a gay dude that married his wife because she has a daughter because like he wanted to keep up appearances, but he's actually gay and he was with us. So yeah, that's a guy.
Oh, he wanted the family to think he was straight?
Yes, dude. That
Damn,
happens
that's
to like
deep.
so many of my dad has 16 like total brothers and sisters. There's 8 half. type shit.
16?
Yeah,
God
dude.
damn.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of banging, bro. My grandfather, and it makes so much sense. No, it's so true, dude. He's just like, whoosh, number 1, whoosh, number 2. And then if you multiply that by 8, that's 16 people. Anyway,
Yeah, you do that little snort a little bit,
bro,
huh?
I'm not gonna lie. I've been snorting like as a laugh type shit, like since I was a kid. I don't know where it came from.
So Stan, is there what nationality are you?
I'm Chinese. Well, no. That's not okay. That's not okay. I'm Filipino. I am Filipino. I am Filipino American, however. I actually consider myself an American Filipino. I will say that.
You don't look Chinese. Like,
A lot of people think I'm Chinese.
Nah,
dude. No,
you don't
I might
pass
actually
for
have Chinese
Chinese.
blood.
You don't.
Real shit.
do you guys think he looks Chinese at all?
Nah.
I won't be.
I
I
have
won't be.
Chinese
I
blood,
still
actually,
don't
crazy
differentiate. I don't know.
What do you mean?
I don't know the
Asians?
difference between different Asian countries and looks.
I
know.
don't either.
I
I'm
still
dead
don't
ass.
know,
someone
I'm
from-
dead ass. I really fucking don't. I'm dead
I
ass.
know there are differences, but I don't know.
I
There's
mean,
so many
isn't it?
nuances.
It's just like in Latin America. Like, yo, someone could look anything. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
it
that's how I
doesn't-
feel.
Yeah, it
You
doesn't-
can't get
That's why I don't-
offended.
Yeah.
You can't get offended if I say like, "Oh, you're Venezuelan," and they're
Yeah.
actually from like,
bro.
you know, somewhere
they-
close to
Just say
Venezuela.
Hispanic.
Yeah,
Just
bro.
say
Yeah,
Hispanic.
bro.
Yeah.
It's such a big mix.
Say
of
Asian,
people.
say Hispanic. You know, keep it general. I don't want to insult nobody.
Low
That's
key,
it.
you don't, bro. The truth is, like, everybody's blood is so mixed. Like, you don't.
We're all
it's
everything.
kind of hard to. Yeah.
We're all everything.
Yeah.
You think there'll be future races? Yeah.
I think there'll be
It's
a future.
happening
I think
now.
there'll be a future
There's so many
human.
genetic mixes. Is that
Wait, hold on, real quick. Can you look in the camera and see if Stan's face is getting blocked by that microphone?
Oh wait, so
Okay.
do this.
Regardless, you're good. Yeah, regardless,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
good.
Sure.
All right. Sorry for that.
Wow.
It's all good. We got to check. We got to check things out.
Oh yeah, thank you guys. All right.
What were we just talking about?
Travel still?
Oh no,
We're talking about the race.
future races. What were you saying?
Yeah, I don't get that.
Oh yeah, my bad, man. Oh, okay.
You were
Yes,
born
thank
here?
Thank you. Yes, bro. I was born at the hospital that the medical school I work at now.
That's beautiful.
That's their affiliated hospital.
Full circle.
Yes. Thank you, franchise. You
Yeah,
understand,
of
bro.
course.
So in my interview, that's the first shit I said. I was like, guess where I was born? And then the guy interviewing me was like, where? I was like, Albert motherfucking Einstein motherfucking. And then I brought my birth certificate, dude.
Wow.
He like seen that. I just
See, I
I
would
really
pay
sold
to.
that shit.
I would pay to be a fly on the wall in that room to watch you on an interview for a job.
I recorded one bad interview.
How?
I just the Zoom shit, tell me. I could be like
Oh, it was a Zoom interview.
anything could be going on from here to here. That's why people don't even wear pants in Zoom interviews, but they just dress from the top up. It's true. But I am honorable. I wear my full garb and I do not do anything that would cross anyone's boundary. On God.
How do you guys pack for vacations?
Dude, honestly, everyone's gonna look at me as like a little bitch right now. On my way to Spain, I just threw shit in, pretty unorganized, just threw shit in a travel carry-on bag and went. Then I went on a little shopping spree. This shirt,
I was about to say,
Yeah.
that looks new, bro.
yeah, this is
That's
from
hot, bro.
this is from
Looks-
Zara.
Fire, bro.
Zara is how they say it in Spain. I went on a little shopping spree. I never shop. I went on like $400, $500 shopping spree. I opened up some new credit cards, you know, whatever.
It's cool. It's cool.
And
It's cool. It's cool.
dude, I got my whole wedding
You
outfit.
got the buying power, bro.
I went on a shopping spree. I was like, yo, I want that. I want that. This is sick. That's me. I'm buying that shit. Anyways, the rest of my travels, my beautiful Spanish, unbelievable Spanish girlfriend folded all my clothes and helped me pack.
Hey, wait. Is she Spanish?
She's from Spain. She's Spanish.
She's from Spanish.
She's a Spanish one. Sí, claro.
Claro
que sí.
que sí.
But no, she fucking helped me pack all that shit in ways I didn't know clothes could be folded, and like shoes, put socks and bathing suits and boxers in the shoes, like, and I was like, thank you. Like, this is crazy. So she really helped me pack on my way for the rest of my travels. Not only did she help me with that, I'm a very, I'm kind of just like, yeah, fuck it, it's good kind of guy. So I'll figure it out. I was in the wrong terminal at the Barcelona airport. The next terminal that I had to go to was 20 minutes away. I had to call her back after she just dropped me off. She came back, picked me up, and dropped me off at the next terminal, which was like 20 minutes away, and then had to walk she was like, I'm going with you to the gate. And I was like, all right, yeah. So
Make out at the gate?
yeah, we kissed, but I don't know if there was tongue at the gate, but whatever. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is usually I'm pretty independent in my traveling and stuff, but I think I was on such vacation mode, Josh. I literally let my guard down so much. Like, I think my shell broke a little bit, and I think Europe makes you a little soft. I got a little softer.
What does that mean?
I think I'm turned into more of a pussy.
What? What are you talking
Pussy
about?
like more romantic?
Maybe that way.
But what makes it pussy?
It's not being a pussy. It's
What makes it pussy though?
I'm softer. For the past few years, I've had my guard up and my edge on. Like I've been starting this
you're
business.
letting
I've been like in like
Shoulders loose.
I've been having this bubble. I've been having this like guard.
Yeah.
I think my guard got a little broken.
Wow, bro.
And I don't know if it's a good thing. I don't know if it's a bad thing, but I know it happened.
It is a good thing because love is the most important thing in the world. And once you shed your whole guard, you're living through love completely. No matter what happens to you, no matter who does what to you, you live through love and only through love. And that's when your guard is completely down. So that's the most beautiful thing in the world.
Do you think it's your ego being broken a little bit? Or what do you think it is?
I don't know what you feel and what
I feel lighter
your
and
guard
softer.
being down, because the guard sometimes doesn't have to do with the ego at all.
Yeah.
You know, I learned today that the ego has to do with the future and the past. Because if you were present, you wouldn't be in your ego. You're thinking about the present, you're living, it's right about now, everything that's about now. The most appreciative is the now. Your ego is about the past and holding on to that shit, or the future where you think you're going. But the moment is egoless.
Damn. This guy Fran Jez always comes on here with fucking one-liners, and yeah, he's just got hits. Like,
Yeah, I just learned that today.
That's so. Oh my god, bro.
Oh,
Books,
shit.
bro. I love books now. I used to hate books.
Yo, books are the greatest
As
thing.
a kid, I never read
Yeah.
one book. I hated it. Summer book, I'm never reading a summer book. I'm always take me to the library. I pick the books out. Yeah, okay, I'll take this one. Oh, that sounds good. You think you think I'm reading any of these books?
Yeah. Nah, reading is-
Never read a book.
I respect
The
that.
first book I ever read, Tucker Max. You know who that is? Anybody? Tucker Max?
Nah.
I think that's his name, Tucker Max. He was this
you're
guy
thinking
that
of
just
Tucker
wrote-
Carlson.
This guy, he just wrote about a lot of drunk stories with women and all these disgusting vomit stories and just reckless drunk stories. You know, drunk stories are great. And the first time I read a book was, I used to be a correction officer. And
Oh,
there's
Talk
certain,
about it.
There's certain positions that are very boring. Like, let's say you're controlling gates. 8 hours, you're just sitting behind the glass, secluded. You have the key to the door, nobody else can get in, and you just control gates. People have to pass through this area. There's certain positions that are like that hours at a time, there's nothing to do. For example, a position like that, a post, actually what they call it, a post. So a book in my bag, perfect time to read. So the first book I ever read was in there because imagine, without that, what else is there to do? You can't bring your phone inside. You have nothing. You're not even supposed to bring a magazines or newspaper, nothing. Actually, the book was contraband. I couldn't bring a book. I actually snuck it in.
Bruh.
Yeah, like it was
You're
actually
just supposed to
contraband.
sit with yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't know you were a CO.
Yeah, and sometimes you get stuck for 16 hours shifts because mandatory overtime. So imagine not having a book, doing 16 hours in a little cubicle
God,
with nothing and nobody.
God.
It's
Damn.
fucking prison. It's all prison. You're locked in, but you're just getting a
But you
paycheck.
have to stay there. Like,
Oh yeah, it's mandatory. Mandatory.
but there's
Unless it's an emergency and you like pass out or something like medically that you'd have to go home. Besides that, no, you're staying here. It's messed up. Or even family emergency. That can help you out. But regardless, it's mandatory.
That's rough.
It sucks.
That's rough.
You're locked in and it's mandatory just like them. Whatever they have to do, you have to do too. If you can't go home, you can't go home.
Dude, that probably shaped a good amount of like who you are today.
100%.
Yeah.
My patience is so incredible.
Yeah.
Yo,
That's
imagine
crazy,
thinking you're going home and they're like, yo, you got to stay for another 8 hours in the same spot you were just miserable at. All right, sir.
Oh my God.
Different when you're getting paid
And I was
for it,
always
though.
polite. So I'm
Yeah,
like, thank you. I was always like,
get
all
the
right, sir,
bag.
thank you. And I'm like,
Oh, that's
oh,
like,
man. Of course. I want to go home.
yeah.
Yo, imagine being in one little room by yourself for 8 hours straight.
Yeah. But you
Wanna
can't
go
say
home.
no to that shit? To this
Only if it's an emergency. It's mandatory
that's
overtime.
fucked, mate.
It's like police too. Same thing. Mandatory
Wait, so
overtime.
you're working
If they
over
need that
40 hours
position
a week?
filled, you are filling it because you're already there. Yeah, crazy.
Damn.
The
Stan,
drama.
do you meditate at all or like have any spiritual practice?
Yeah, for sure. I definitely like have been trying to work more actively on like the deep breathing, you know,
Talk about
through
it.
my nose.
What do you do?
Like inhale, just like
Do you
there's
do just
different
one?
like 5x5. No, like 5x5. So you inhale through your nostrils. 5 seconds. Oh my God.
And you do that 5 times?
Yeah, I already feel clearer. Whoosh, the meaning of life.
My man.
It's
Yeah.
to breathe.
Yeah,
I
that's true.
honestly, dude, that's real type shit. Like, God, yeah, that feels so good. And I've been trying to do that more because I'm just gonna be open as fuck with all the homies. I like have been identified as having a substance issue type shit when it comes to stuff, dude. Like every job I've ever had, like there is significant portions of it where I've done high. And a lot of those jobs were the jobs where I had to treat people that have the substance abuse disorders that I had.
That's crazy.
Yeah, bro.
Wow.
Real shit. And I'm completely okay with saying that.
Well, that
because
was
the thing
one
is,
of your
like, I know
other
what that
jobs,
struggle-
dealing with substance abuse?
My
kind of?
first job out of school, bro, was working in an inpatient psychiatric hospital. But my unit was the inpatient rehab. So like heroin addict, everyone, like, you know, everyone. And I mean that word with like all the love in the world. I appreciate what you said about love, bro. Because that's what the thing is, like, no one shows folks like addicts love type shit. So that job really taught me a lot about what it's like for, even on the psychiatric side, like everyone experiencing every other like bipolar disorder, depressive episode. You had like 3 suicide attempt type shit. So that's why it's lovely coming here, Josh, to Mamaroneck, because on the way from where I live at in Westchester, #now before you're ready, no shit at Greenberg, it's St. Vincent's motherfucking hospital, Westchester and Harrison, dude. They're helping so many people. And it's a hard fucking shit to be in any like capacity there. So like, yeah, that's why I appreciate like hearing your job background, friend Jez, about like being a CO, dude, because it's like
A lot of mental
psychiatric
health.
people. Exactly.
Man, I was waiting for you
man.
to give a
Yeah.
pause so I could jump in and say
Yeah.
in prison, the mental health is so insane.
Yeah, man.
I've literally had to go in my pocket and pull my little pocket knife out, which you're allowed to carry. That's like 2 inches or some shit, and cut motherfuckers down
Yeah.
What do you mean cut
That's
motherfuckers
crazy.
down?
that are hanging in their cell
Oh, shit.
Oh,
multiple
shit.
times. And I've only did 8.5 years, multiple.
That's a
Cutting.
long time, brother.
Yeah, it is a long
Fuck.
time, but it's just insane to actually stop people from killing themselves that
Yeah.
much in that short period of time.
Yeah.
Damn.
It was insane.
You're a mysterious man, too.
Man.
All you guys, you both are mysterious.
I dealt with so much suicide and suicide
Yeah.
attempts and all types of the most ridiculous. And in prison, some use mental health to their advantage. So even though they're not really fucked up, they'll
Yeah.
play the game just to get whatever they want. Like, for example, if an inmate is very scared to go to a certain facility because he's Crip and the facility is all blood, he'll fake suicide so he doesn't get shipped to that facility, and they keep him where he's at, and it's
Wow.
more
That's
safe.
self-preservation, man.
Yeah,
That's
you
a
gotta do what you
smart
gotta do.
move, yeah.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Tactical.
Yeah, you gotta do it. It's survival of the fucking fittest.
So, both of you guys, I want to hear both your answers. Both you guys have had previous jobs that you're around people that are fucked up and like, you know, going through fucked up shit. And I don't know, how has that made an impact on you experiencing that and being there during them being fucked up?
That's actually been my first experience with that stuff. Like, besides being in school, and because all the public schools I went to had special ed, and I know all the types of physical and mental disabilities, kind of. But in prison, I really had to be there for hours with these people and understand. I really learned. It was education to me. And you know, I don't want this to sound bad in any way, but my favorite units to work was always the mental health units. And I don't know, it's because they were all drugged and it was very simple, but they're also simple-minded, and they're kind of direct in a way. Like, you know how some spectrum of autism where it's like they just don't have emotions, they're just direct. And I like direct. I like black and white. I don't want anybody trying to maneuver and try to outsmart me. And usually the mental health units, they're pretty direct. I'm hungry. I want to go to bed. I need to go to the bathroom. It's just they just direct. They're not really there to play games.
How do you think that affected you, though, being around that?
I don't know. Like the mental health people in prison?
Yeah, just like having that kind of job where you're around that all the time. You think it's detrimental?
It was education to me. But yeah, definitely positives and negatives. The positives is definitely my patience is out the roof, because I've been in the most ridiculous situations you could think of. I'm talking about feces. I'm talking about suicide attempts. I'm talking about cells lit on fire where I had to go inside and respond. So I've been through all this shit where it's like, patience is everything. I could go through anything and I'm okay.
Yeah, that's more of my question.
It kind of sucks in a way where it only sucks with my daughter, because I'm very stern and hard with her, and it sucks because that's the only way I know how to be stern with somebody, and she's my daughter, so I want to teach her and make sure she understands what I'm saying, and I definitely come off like too stern because she's just a little girl, and I'm hitting her with like, you know, intensity, like if I'm talking to an inmate. So that way it sucks, but overall, I'm glad I left because I transitioned into being more positive and spiritual and loving, and love leads everything. I left all that negativity away because when I had that job, I was living a negative life on the outside.
So do you think that kind of job puts like a dark...
That's beautiful, bro. I
Thank you, man.
Do you think it puts like a dark cloud over you, that kind of job?
Oh, 100%. That's why I left. It is a dark cloud. Nobody wants to be there. Nobody.
Damn.
But for a paycheck, motherfuckers are there past 25 years. 25 years is the it's retirement.
Damn.
There's people doing 30, 40 years because it's just easy money and you just get institutionalized is the word.
Damn.
Institutionalized. 100% I was institutionalized. It's military from the day you get to the academy. You walk up to the academy, it's a militant.
What was the wake-up call to get you out of it?
Oh, like 4 o'clock? No, there was no wake-up call.
To get you out of the institutionalized
I had a friend I met.
mindset of that.
I had a friend I met, and he's actually getting married on the 24th of this month.
Congrats. You going to the wedding?
Manny G, yeah, it's in New Jersey. I'm going.
Hell yeah.
And he met his girl in a Christian church, and they're both like devoted to Christianity, and it's supposed to be beautiful. I'm glad. I hope it's all perfect, because marriage is tough. So I'm always against it because both people have to be beyond devoted for it to work. But I hope they're both on the same page, and I hope the best. But when I met him, he was into self-development.
Okay.
And it's like, you surround yourself with, you are your 5 closest friends. My friends were into partying, literally. That's the number one thing. Everything that leads to partying. So the alcohol, the traveling, everything was around alcohol and partying. So that was my immediate friends. So then when I met this friend, Manny, he was into self-development. He'll drink here and there. He'll partake, but he was always reading books and doing better and trying to better himself, exercising consistently. And I just started opening my mind to what the fuck he was doing, looking into the books he was reading. What the fuck is this? Like, I just want to party and shit. And I just want to get drunk. And this guy is like trying to better himself. And it just opened my mind to what is he trying to do? I don't understand. He wants to party with me sometimes, but besides that, he's very strict and says, no, I got to go do something.
Nice.
and it just opened my mind to.
Do you think Manny saved your life?
100%. You know what's funny? He's kind of like it's hard to bless you.
Thank you.
It's hard to say in a positive way because it's gonna sound negative, but he's so like delusional and in his own world that I've tried to tell him how much he impacted me, and he can't even listen and understand it. I'm like, yo, bro,
He's
like
leading by action.
I'm like, bro, yo, you really changed my life because you opened my mind to things that I never thought before. I started reading books because I've told him this shit, and he's like, yeah, bro, yeah, no problem. Yo, you want to go get some gyros or something? Like, and I'm like I opened my heart. Like, he doesn't really get it. One day he will, I hope. Maybe I'll give him a speech this morning. Imagine.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you gotta listen to me one time. Maybe today you'll listen to me.
Or here's a crazy thought. Maybe not that crazy, but maybe he does know, and that's the way he keeps doing it and impacting this back. Let's just get a gyro and let's hang out and talk simple.
Like, yo, stop all the
come on.
preaching. I
so like
appreciate
that's actually
it.
making
both
more of an
understand.
impact on you. You get what I'm trying to say with that?
He's being humble with it.
Yeah.
He's so humble. He's like, yo, let's just go have a gyro.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, cool. Let's go have a gyro. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He's such
just
a humble
living his
person.
life, yeah.
And that is inspiring you by his action. Which is
Well,
the best
one
way to do
day
it.
he's gonna hear me.
When this comes out, yeah.
Who knows, yo? Am I still? he's in his own
shout out
world.
to Manny.
Yeah,
dude.
man is good.
Good
people.
stuff. Good stuff, brother.
Yeah, man is good people.
Stan,
Jeez.
how do you feel about working in that field and like, what have you taken from it?
Well, honestly, I mean, I appreciate what you said, Frances. Like, it really does shape you. 8.5 years is a lot. For me, like, in mental health, it's been over 10 years before my current, like, role. And I know what it's like to go to a job that everyone doesn't want to fucking go to, where the morale is ass because you're doing hard shit. And this was like every day at fucking
Nobody wants
St.
to
Vincent's.
do it.
When it's like, depending on your role. So that's why I left the title was psychiatric technician. I left that because similar to you, I didn't know about any of that. Like, holy fuck, your drug issue can be that fucking bad, right? Until that setting. And then it happened to like me. Well, oh wait, that's to relate too. Because the all this psychiatric, like mental health shit, it's like I know what it's like to have a manic episode type stuff, blah, 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 blah. So basically to
What do you mean? What has happened in like your manic episodes if you've had one?
Oh yeah, like delusions of grandeur.
What's grandeur?
Grandeur is a delusion of grandeur is basically like when you have a very inflated sense of your accomplishments that are not based on the data of like, oh, you can say like I'm Playboy Cardi. No, honestly, like, oh, I'm like Playboy Cardi. Like, I believe that. Like, what if I were to just like believe that? Then it's a delusion of grandeur. Honestly, bro,
This is bad funny.
That's
That
I mean,
this was
it's
the
real
example.
shit. Yo,
That's
That would
Will's
be a-
boy. That's Will's boy right there.
I mean, that would be a
Yeah.
crazy. Like, imagine
Cardi.
one day you just wake up, you're like, I'm
Cardi.
like Cardi.
Cardi.
That would be different.
Slap. Yo.
Is it similar to imposter syndrome?
I feel like
So,
it might be the opposite of
I thought
imposter
about
syndrome.
that, and I don't think I've ever experienced that. I feel like I've always like been where I'm at based on like not what I deserve, but like what I'm actually doing. Because the thing is like, so for example, the great thing about being unemployed for 14 months is that in that time, I was able to chase the artistic shit that I always wanted to fucking do type shit, which would be like, emceeing. And shout outs to you, my homie, for giving me one of the earliest instances where I could ever practice stand up at a 914 Stockroom show type shit. And with
You
the
did one
Teddy
at the
and-
open mic too.
Yeah. Yes, you're right.
That was
At the-
earlier.
yeah. Shout outs to Jesus. That was a Jesus set.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my dog.
I was gonna say, I gotta wait for Fran just to get back, but like, I would like to, because you've mentioned your exploration into Christianity or your steps back and forth between it.
Yeah.
And,
Oh,
so I kept asking, like, what's that like?
Okay,
What's
thank
that
you for
experience?
asking because I went to an all-dude Catholic high school and there's a wonderful piece of advertising. Shout outs to Iona Prep. But the video on YouTube is called Fishers of Men. And that video, oh, thank you, Francis. Yo, thanks, my homie.
Thank you.
Thank you, my dog. Oh, yo, cheers, my
Yeah,
fellas.
one more
Yo,
cheers,
yo,
one more
cheers,
cheers.
guys. Yo, cheers.
Y'all are good people. You guys are good people. Cheers, guys.
Cheers,
Yo,
guys.
thanks, my
Stock
homies.
roll.
Let's go. No, that was very good. This shit rosé is very good, bro. Yo, shout out to rosé, right?
Have you read the bottle?
Oh wait, wait.
Read the bottle into the microphone.
Limited edition, good fucking rosé. Yo. Oh wait, yeah. So Josh, to answer your cue, yeah, man. So, and Will, to answer your cue, and to answer everyone's question in one answer. Watch, it's gonna happen. Yeah, I think all of the life experiences really do lead me to like explore it through comedic things. Cause I don't think my actual shit is just to do pure stand up. I want to do like also like the Bo Burnham style of like, oh, you make songs, you make tracks that are like fire and shit. That's why when we did that session with El Vizzy, yo, I just pulled up, bro, with El Vizzy, me and Josh. We just made tracks. We were just fucking around on auto-tune. And that shit actually sounded fire. And we were just saying silly ass shit. So I want to explore that. But that's all the experiences I think about because all my job experiences have led me to have like a really big open heart to what anyone the fuck is going through. But that's also led to a detriment to me too when it comes to like, I had to learn the hard way. You can't give your energy to everyone type shit. But it's like.
How did you learn the hard way?
Relationship type shits, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I used to give an
What, you gave your heart like.
A little bit, yeah. But the dumbest excuses. I was like, oh my God, but she's so hot. Like dumb shit. But basically, also in friendships, people would like, you know, it's just like, I'm always trying to be friendly with everyone. But that really expanded my heart, like an experience like that. Because the fucking irony is that I have my psychology degree in my bachelor's in psychology. The irony with all this shit is that the one course I missed, but I was still able to graduate, was abnormal psychology, where they teach you depression, substance abuse, schizophrenia, like, you know, mood disorder. I learned that shit the first day. My first fucking day of the psych job, psychiatric technician role, rather, at St. Vincent's was they were walking us around the inpatient psych units and they called them quiet rooms. It was this old lady just banging on the door, like completely psychotic, because that's where they put those patients. And they were fucking around with us.
But she was actually psychotic.
Yes. That's why I said that's why they have to go there. That's where they restrain
That's where my
people.
brother works at St. Vincent.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
And me and Mark talked about that.
Yeah.
I know what your brother does and his social, his birthday. I know his last 4.
I have an interesting question. Do you think any of us in this room can become psychotic?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
But how
I
so?
think anyone can.
What would lead us to become psychotic?
I guess when something tragic happens, right?
Yeah.
Something tragic. Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
definitely a big one, a traumatic event for
Yeah,
sure.
that's usually what it
that'll-
is.
Yeah. But also,
Because then it's a
Drugs.
trickle effect. Because then you do
Drugs too, like
drugs,
PCP.
you numb yourself. Yeah.
Talk about it.
Absolutely.
Talk about it.
No, thank you, Francesca. Honestly, so one of the roles. So after that role, then I went to White Plains Hospital ER, working for the psychiatric social work team. At that point, I thought I was gonna do social twerk. It's like the fun version of social work because that job is very hard and difficult in the fucking ER. Because then people would be coming off the streets of White Plains on PCP, acting psychotic. They sleep in the ER. Maybe they have to be restrained and shit in the back. And then in the morning, they're like, hey, yo, my bad. And they're so lucid. And they're just like normal. Yeah.
That's crazy.
But sometimes.
So are they like 50% psychotic and then the other 50% they're normal?
So there could definitely be a genetic disposition towards any psychiatric disorder. But if you do PCP, no matter what, even if you don't have shit, you're definitely going to get fucked up. You're going to see some bullshit.
yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. I've been
That's a different
like
kind of drug.
legit psychotic before, and it's called marijuana-induced psychosis. Because off of being literally, so one of the perks about working at White Plains Hospital was that they're part of a huge national medical record I had 150 milligrams worth of edibles at one time in LA, and they're part of the same system. And then I wrote on the triage ER note, I was like, I ate 150 milligram edibles, lol. Like, and I wrote that. And then I was like, but I've been through it before.
So you have hints of psychoticness in you.
If I get too fooked, because the thing is, the first time I went to the ER for the marijuana shit was when I was 19. Ironically, guess where the ER was? White Plains motherfucking hospital, baby.
That's where I was born.
What?
Right? Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Swear to God.
Yo, dog, that's cool.
Swear to the God.
That's cool, man. I would have been able to read your record because the thing is, I read back my record and I was like, 19-year-old Filipino male comes in and goes, I'm so high and shit. They wrote everything. I shook the nurse. So I had to learn the hard way that those substances would make me very anxious and psychotic. That's why I went to the ER because my panic attack was so powerful that I thought I was going to die. And that is a common experience. That happens to mad MFs. Actually.
That is crazy. You're also a wild man.
I mean, yeah.
You're a wild man. So
Wild?
how did you become like a wild man?
Wild in what sense? How you wild?
Like he's wild in energy.
Okay. Yeah, you got
I'm
energy.
staying. You know?
Definitely got energy. I'm
Yeah.
assuming it's natural.
Yeah,
It don't look like you're
bro,
acting.
shout outs to ADHD. Honestly,
Don't you
on
think
some
it
real
is?
stuff, but also yourself. Because the thing is, everyone's gonna have whether you look at it. Because I had to wrestle with that so much, where I was using.
You were diagnosed with that?
Yes.
They gave you meds?
Yes.
You took them?
On and off, to this day.
That's
you know?
crazy. You like it?
It depends. on
Adderall
what
is
I'm
the
doing.
fucking
Oh,
devil.
so you want
Sometimes
to
it's
use it
too
when you want to
powerful.
use it type
Well,
thing?
but I also have to play with my dose with my current doctor. I had to ask her to go down because the side effects of a lot of
That's too
stimulants are
much,
anxiety.
man. It's too much.
Well, I'm
man.
able to. Well, here's the irony. Oh, yo, it's so full circle. Thank you, my homie. So now the irony is now I'm working in a job that I actually look forward to, that I fuck with heavily.
Good. Yeah,
Because the
good.
thing is, it's with the med students and stuff. I just had to change my fucking industry. Like being in a higher education setting and being around the patients. Yo, man. So 169, medical students, we were able to say speech in front of them type shit. Your boy inspired the future doctor. So I got cardiologists for everyone in the future. And I love you guys. Okay. Illy, bye.
I like that.
Dude,
I like
talking
that.
about ADD medications, actually, that's a good topic. I myself, I went behind my mom's back when I was 17 years old and got prescribed Adderall. My family was so against all of prescriptions and medications my whole life. I literally went behind my mom's back because I had this kid. I'm not going to say his name.
Good.
Yeah. Narc.
No snitching.
No
Is it
snitching,
Teddy?
but it was something.
My bad.
Very
I love you,
similar.
Teddy. I love you, dog.
No, it was whatever. It was his name and then the pimp. That's what they call him. Blah,
That's
blah, blah,
gangster.
the pimp. Anyway,
Turn of the pimp.
we wrestled together and shit. We used to smoke weed in the aqueduct in the woods before school. I'll never forget this day. We were smoking weed in the aqueduct before school, at 9 in the morning. I can't believe I used to do that. 8 in the morning. And I'll never forget. He took out an Adderall pill and he was like, it was like a movie. He was like, you see this? You could become the president of the world if you take this.
What a sell.
And I was like,
What the fuck?
he was like, you could do whatever you
Some
want.
Bradley Cooper shit.
No, it was literally like the limitless pill.
Did
He was
he
like,
look cool as fuck?
he was, dude, his name was the pimp.
You're right. That's gangster, bro. That's gangster.
And he said, if you take this, you could become anything. You could do whatever you want. You could become the president. And I was like, I took it, bro. From that day on, that day, I was like, I walked home and I cried by myself. And I was like, this is amazing. This is the best I ever felt. Everything is so vivid and lucid. Life,
Euphoria.
just the ultimate euphoria I've never experienced in my life.
Right.
From that day on, I was like, I got to get prescribed to this shit. And I remember my librarian had called, this is 2 years earlier. All throughout my younger years in school, teachers would call my parents and be like, yeah, your son is ADD. He can't. My parents would be like, fuck out of here. Who the fuck are you? Fuck out of here. I'm not putting my son on shit. They were recommend to put me on medication. Anyway, I had that experience with the pimp. And I was like, bro, this is the best thing in the world. And
That's
I
real, that's real.
literally
That's-
went behind my parents' back and I scheduled an appointment with the doctor. I was just like, yeah, do you have trouble focusing? Yes. Do you often look at the clock? Yes. Are you antsy sometimes? Yes. Boom. So prescribed so much Adderall, like more Adderall than I could even comprehend. She was like, do you want 30 or 60 milligrams? I said, yes, the 60. And give me double dosages. Literally, that's how it happened. From that point on, dude, I was prescribed Adderall behind my parents' back. I abused that shit. I took it through college. And then all of my 20s, I've had a battle between like being able to focus and shit and being able to do anything without Adderall. But I could say into the camera and into everybody, I haven't taken an Adderall pill in over a year and a half, probably. And like I would go like, you know, a month on a heavy Adderall bender and then like 2 months, 4 months off of it. But then like for some reason I would always come back to it and be like, I'm gonna get some Adderall. And then I would take it and then I'd be back on it. And what I'm trying to say is they should not be prescribing that shit to people, like to children, to like 7-year-olds. That shit is a full-blown drug, bro.
Were you like chasing that initial euphoria that you felt?
Always. To this day.
Okay.
To this day.
Yeah.
No, but I found it in other ways.
That's what I'm saying.
The doctors are like using affiliate links to these fucking...
Dude, it's so fucked up because it'll ruin people's lives. And luckily, I've always had, I don't know if it was the way I was brought up, but I've always had the awareness to be like, hey, Josh, taking a little too much Adderall. Like, you're going off the deep end a little bit.
You know when
you're on a little bender.
Yeah.
Take it easy. And then I would take like a couple months off. And then I would always find myself back in a few months. And then it would be the same cycle. But safe to say, that shit's in the dust. That shit's in the past.
Thank God, bro.
But that shit is dangerous. And it's a danger to our society. And I've seen kids, 7-year-olds, take that shit like, moms be like, all right, little Tommy, it's time for your medication. And then they fucking give him speed.
Not little Tommy.
They give little Tommy, they give Tommy meth. They're giving Tommy meth.
It literally is mini
It's
meth.
a fucking meth, dude.
Meanwhile, they spend like billions of dollars on Dare. Talking about
on
weed
Dare
and coke.
programs, right.
They spend billions on Dare and then they just give 7-year-olds Adderall. Like,
It's
yo,
crazy.
what the hell?
Who here has taken Adderall?
No.
I've never taken it. No.
Right now,
Never?
I'm on the Vyvanse, homie. But not
Same
but
shit.
Not currently. It's been like 3 weeks. I got an appointment Friday.
Dude, if you take enough, if you're on that cycle of taking speed
Yeah.
and you're not getting sleep and then you're taking more Adderall to compensate the not getting sleep from being up from the Adderall, and then you have to get shit done the next day, so you take more Adderall. Dude, it's a vicious
Damn.
cycle, and eventually you will go into a psychosis.
How did
So, is it the pharmaceutical companies to blame for some of this psychosis?
Of course.
Hell yeah.
dude, yeah.
Yeah.
On that note, I have to urinate.
Yeah, nah, drugs run
Gosh, what do you think
run
about
the
that
world.
content?
100%.
And it's been like that for the beginning of human history, and it'll be like that until the end of human history.
100%. 100%. Yo, when you go away on vacation,
Mhm.
do you do laundry?
Yeah, like once though. Like, it'll
Really?
be like one. It depends on how long the trip is though. If it's more than a week, then I definitely do it like at least once. Yeah,
How about you?
Usually once.
If there's a washing machine, yeah. But oftentimes there's not. Depending on like, I don't know. I feel like Airbnb hooks you up. It depends. But it depends. Like the amenities like are important to me now in my 30s. You know?
Yeah, that's true.
I feel like I want a nice experience where I'm guaranteed like because I've also been in all the other situations where I wanted to do laundry, but I packed just enough where it's like I knew I didn't have to. And then I like, you know, Filipino parent shit, bro. Like you pack extra like fucking Ziploc bags, the big ass fucking gallon ones. You put your laundry there type shit. You know, if you don't have a way to wash it type stuff.
Yeah, that's what I do. I bring enough for me to wear, and I bring back home everything dirty.
I mean,
real
I
shit,
feel like
right? Yeah.
it's a
Sometimes
lot
I
of
fucking-
factors, I think, though. Because, like,
I wanna watch
how
that
long
man.
are you staying? How hot is the country you're staying in?
Okay,
Because if you're
that's
sweating
fair,
through
dude.
all your clothes, like,
Yeah,
that's
brutal.
different. But if
Yeah.
you're in, like, a nice, cool... When I went to Canada, I think I was there for, like, a week. It was summertime, but Toronto summer is, like, 80 degrees. So it's, like...
it's hot.
Well, it's not that... But it's hot, but it's not like I was, like, sweating bricks, you know?
Okay.
When I go to when I went to like Cancun or DR, like it's like 90 every day. Like, you know, you're gonna be sweating bricks. But not when I went to Canada.
You know, I don't
Or when
think
I went to Maine too.
I don't think I ever did more than 7 days. So I just pack a carry-on.
Nah, that makes sense.
More my
Yeah,
essentials.
you don't do 7 days yet.
Yeah, chilling.
Yeah. That's valid.
Yeah.
You got
Your Adderall story got me tight though. I hate because that's like messed up. Because
Yeah,
kids don't
bro.
have an option in that. They don't know what they're doing. And it's like,
Dude, I wonder what I would be like if I never took Adderall in my life. Like low key, I kept it on the low. I think I had a little Adderall problem throughout my high school, college, and early 20s. And then the Adderall led into you drink at night to take the edge off because you're fucking weird and you're wired. Like,
How many milligrams did you take, if you don't mind me
Fucking
asking?
weird.
dude, I would just
He said
take that
6,
shit.
huh?
I would just
Like, do you know?
I
Like,
would break them all up. I called them clementines. I'd be like, yo, let me get a clementine. And like I would break them up and just take them throughout the day.
Damn.
It was fucked up. I
Like,
got
so-
a lot of shit done and I was able to
Yeah.
do anything. I would be out till 4 a.m. and then I would have work at 7 a.m. and just do it and be like fucking, But
Yeah.
it's so unsustainable and turns you into a psycho weirdo.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like that was like keen insight from your parents though to be like, we don't want to put them on this even though they seem to have like all this pressure on them to do it.
Yeah. And it's crazy. Everything
smart. They're
they
smart,
tried
bro.
and said, I still went behind their backs and did it myself.
Well, because you had that experience.
That's humans,
with
though.
that kid.
Where we at?
You know, it's like you were given like, I don't know, like fuck. It's you take this pill, you feel euphoric. That's a odd feeling because you really actually do feel euphoria. I had to understand as an emotional person that the euphoria may not actually be good or based off of something organic, which is what these pills do type shit.
Dude, you want to hear a magical experience I had?
Absolutely.
Last time I ever took Adderall, I was off it for like 5-6 months. My girlfriend had left. Like, it happened a while ago, whatever. Right when she left, I was like, that voice crept in and it was like, you could get some Adderall. So I hit up my boy and I was like, let me get some Adderall. I bought like $200 worth of Adderall, which was a good amount of Adderall. Long story short, I only took 1 or like 2. And I was here in the studio by myself, like 2.5 years ago, 2 years ago, or a year and a half. So whatever.
The timeline is messed
Wasn't it 1 year
up.
and like 11 months, bro?
Something like that, yeah. So anyway,
this
I
guy's
took it
staying,
and I
got the
started drinking
timeline.
and I let some demons out on the microphone and I was like, I let it out. I was recording myself and I let that shit out. And then I reached into my backpack of $200 worth of Adderall that I had just taken, that I had just bought, not taken. And
Oh yeah, that would be a lot of.
Yeah, that would be
fucking
ridiculous.
Adderall.
And I'll never forget this. I looked myself in the mirror and I was like, come on, Josh, you're back? What the fuck you doing? And I flushed it all down the toilet. And I flushed my beers that I bought down the toilet. And I looked myself in the mirror and I was like, nah, dude, come on. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck you doing? So like,
I should have sold the Adderall.
I could have sold it.
No, but in that
No,
moment,
but that's
you needed
smart,
to
yeah.
do that for
Yeah,
yourself.
that's smart,
I
that's smart,
easily,
yeah.
there was a moment where I was like, I could sell this. But I knew immediately that I didn't want it in my possession. Me anymore. I don't want this shit.
And the beers didn't deserve that. Not at all.
They didn't know you yet, friend. You
Yeah.
could have just came with the cooler. Just
Like, Josh, I take a healthy amount of Adderall. No.
No, dude, it was a magical moment for me. I flushed that shit down the toilet.
That's so beautiful, man.
And I don't know if you've ever been in the bathroom there. When you're in the toilet, the mirror's right there.
Damn,
So like, I was
dramatic.
flushing it out the toilet and being like, it was really dramatic. I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, let's fucking go. This
Let's
is not.
fucking
I was like, you're not
go.
doing this shit no more. And I haven't taken one since.
My
Let's fucking
man.
go.
Uh,
Let's
yeah.
go.
That shit. I was on an on and off cycle of it all of my 20s. Like seriously.
Damn.
I'm really proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you, bro.
Controlled, or like how powerful did you feel in that moment? That like
Very empowering. And I poured out the beers I had bought. I poured out everything. Like I just poured it out in the fridge, and I was like, "Come on, let's go." Like, what is this? And I was still like a little under the influence, obviously, during it, but it was empowering. And I haven't looked back since. Like, yeah, I drink a little every now and then still. Vacation Josh likes to drink a little bit. And I'm still in vacation mode. So
And the weed. I didn't know that Josh do weed. Like,
I don't really smoke. I don't smoke weed.
But you said
I used to be
you said European Josh.
I didn't smoke weed in Europe at all.
Tobacco.
Oh, that's what you meant.
European Josh is tobacco.
Tobacco, and if you want to sprinkle a little weed in there or whatever. But I don't like to
Yeah.
I don't like to get out of my own head anymore too much. Like I like to be here.
That's what I'm learning,
You know?
bro. Like type shit.
I like to be me. I'm empowering who I am. I don't need to escape from who I am.
Yeah.
You know?
Speaking of traveling, when you go away, do you do laundry or no? Or wait to just bring your dirty laundry back?
So I got lucky on this trip. I was staying with.
Yeah, you're balling and buying new clothes.
Yeah.
True.
I was staying with my beautiful Spanish girlfriend.
What language, dude?
She's Spanish, actually.
No way. What is she?
No, she's Spanish. They had a laundry machine in their house, so I did laundry.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay. Wait, you were at her house?
With her parents and her family and everything.
He wanted an hour walk with her mom.
Does she have any siblings that are...
A brother. Fuck. He's a good-looking dude.
I'm not gonna lie. I've wrestled with this numerous times, and I am very much straight.
What do you mean you've wrestled with it? What is
I don't
that?
even
Because
want to
there's
know.
some
I don't want to know. I don't want to know what wrestled
wait,
means.
dive.
I don't want to hear what wrestled means.
Actually, dive into that. What do you mean by that? Because I've heard on some of your stand-up comedy skits, you do dive into the topic of gayness.
Right. In the sense that I feel like I find, like, I can almost find, almost as, like, it even hurts me. Because I feel like I want to find everyone, like, beautiful and attractive. Not based on looks, but energy. Oh, this story you told me about your grandma. Oh, my heart. You know, shit like that. I really feel that way. But I think that objectively, I'm so straight that I could look at a dude and be like, oh, you're beautiful. And I could see why you're attractive and your energy is cool.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I thought in those moments in my, like, that I had grown up straightness and Filipino Catholic type shit, you know, where all the homophobia is like quite prevalent in religion based on blah, 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 blah. My parents were always supportive of, like, no matter what type shit. But then you see in my family.
Did they have to have a
history,
moment where they're like, Stan, are you gay?
more than 80 times.
No way.
Well, 80 is a lot. Maybe like 5, 6 times.
Really? They've actually had moments where they're like, Stan.
15, 20 times. Maybe like 45, 60 times. No.
Are you gay?
And my friends.
Stan, are you gay?
Oh, he just said he's straight.
I am. I thought I was gonna. No, I'm not. I am the.
He wrestles with a lot of
wait.
men, but he's straight.
I am the straightest gay guy you'll. Wait. I fucked it up. I am the gayest straight guy you'll ever meet.
You're so straight that it's okay to be gay.
I'm so straight that I am gay.
He's happy.
I am both happy and also gay in a way that is expressive to. I will say this. I do want to end up with a lovely woman. I really do. I don't think I can end up with a dude.
Let's change the topic.
Can I get one question?
Yeah, heck, crazy.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of like pansexuality? Because it sounds like that.
Oh yeah, pots and pans. Ooh, horny. No. I have. Yeah. When my bad to my pansexual homies. My bad. Yes, I have. Because my ex-girlfriend that I lived with in White Plains and then the Bronx was pansexual. So you guys know
What does that mean? What does pansexual mean?
When you have affinity towards everyone, no matter what gender you are. But I thought about it. I feel like I feel like I do can see I do. Here's the thing. I'm still straight, but I do find men attractive.
That's fine. There's good-looking men out there.
Yeah,
There is.
yeah,
That's
Happy you got the answer?
That's okay. I didn't get the answer I wanted yet.
Are there any hot dudes out there that are trying to ask me about this?
Might be Josh. I don't know.
Josh is a no.
So tell me, Stan. Sexy man, Stan.
Oh man.
I'm dead, bro.
Nah, you're straight.
I'm pretty straight, I gotta say. But
Pretty.
yeah. No, I'm a pretty straight guy. Mad people when they meet me definitely think I'm fucking gay, bro.
A lot of people. People think I'm gay sometimes too.
I get it too.
People think I'm gay, and gay people love me.
Same,
Dude, I wore not this outfit, but one of the Zara outfits I bought in Spain to. I was in Sitges, which is like the gay capital of Spain. I didn't know that.
Fire.
But it's an unbelievable. It was one of my favorite places in Spain. Not because
everybody loves you.
No, but the ogles that I was getting, like these gay guys are fucking aggressive, dude. Like they were just like, and like, dude, if that was ever reversed, like a guy doing that to a girl, what gay guys do to other men,
you'd be in prison,
type shit,
bro.
Prison.
I love, dude. I have nothing against gay people. I love you all. It's cool, but like tone it down a notch when like you can't be aggressive like that with other men around.
Is that a gay dude thing or is that a guy thing? Because you hear girls complaining about like catcalling and all that kind of like.
That's a good point.
That's real.
Wow.
Same thing.
That's a very good point.
It's just a certain segment population of men that do that,
That's
regardless of
dudes.
what they like, probably.
The biological nature of a man has that aggression in them to be like, "Rah, rah, rah." Yeah.
Josh.
So we could change the topic now if you would like.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yo, Stan, so how did you start playing the saxophone?
That's a great question.
Okay. I wanted to play the trumpet, and then my mom Asian mommed me, and she's like, "No." I'm like, "Why?" She's like, "You playing saxophone?" I was like, "Why?" And then no explanation. So that's how I ended up with in 4th grade. And then yeah, man. Yo, shout outs to RJ Bailey. His name is Mr. Mitchell White. He's a god amongst they named the auditorium after him and RJ Bailey.
My man.
Yeah, bro. But yeah, I had a very excellent musical education from the public school perspective, growing up type shit. And like, yeah, man. Yeah.
Stan, can you actually
Shout out
play
to
the
Woodland.
saxophone for us quick?
Oh, yes. All right, BRB. I'm gonna.
Is your
wet the
beak wet?
Yeah. I need to wet
Is
it right
your
now.
beak wet? If
What
it's
was your
not,
question,
wet
Will?
it.
Oh, yeah. Well, while I wet my beak.
We'll talk while you wet your beak. Get it nice and
Did
wet.
you ever?
Oh, my bad.
Did you ever investigate like what it was about the sax that your mom wanted for you? Like.
He likes to blow, right?
He said no explanation, right?
Honestly, yeah, no.
No
But I
explanation.
could ask her. I'm just very curious.
I could assume a
I'm-
trumpet player. I think it's not as intricate as a saxophone. I think she thought it was a deeper knowledge.
But then all the trumpet players would be like, "Oh, hell no."
Nah, I think
Like,
I
you
think
know,
it's
like
that
is.
saxophone is more.
There's more
of,
buttons, ain't it?
no, but the trumpet's a lot hard. Like it's.
Oh, it is
not-
harder.
you're literally
It's like it's harder to be as expressive
He
on
said
the
I'm
trumpet.
right. He plays
Yeah.
saxophone.
I think it's harder to be as expressive on the trumpet as a saxophone player. Same way how guitar is more easy to be
It's easier 'cause
expressive
you have
than,
more
a,
options.
than a bass.
Yeah, because you have more options, more strings.
The real amazing bass players and
They
the
can
real,
make you cry.
yeah, exactly. And the real amazing trumpet players, they can pull
Of
that out
course,
of you.
of course.
But it takes
Yo,
it's
Will.
gonna take more mastery of
Can we,
the
can we do
instrument.
it? Can we get Mark on camera real quick? I just wanna
Share mics with him. I'll take yours.
Hey.
Yo,
This is still the Goodstock Show.
Yo, what's
this
up,
is my
guys?
boy, Mayor Mark. He's been here since fucking day one. When Stockroom opened up, he held down the fort
Yes,
while I
sir.
was in Europe.
yes, sir.
This is your guy's guy. This is the fucking guy. So show some flowers and give respect to the man, Mr. Mayor Mark!
Yo, thank you guys.
My man.
Real quick.
Held down the fort.
Hey,
I
heavy.
appreciate it.
Come over here for a second. Yo, this
Oh,
is
we
your
got
episode.
Will on the
This is your
camera. Make sure you.
Oh shit. Yo, come out Friday the 23rd. I don't know when this is going to air, but.
Listen, this is my man.
Grab the mic, actually.
Yeah, Will.
Like,
Oh,
actually,
shit.
sit down. Both of y'all sit down.
Yeah, sit down, me, Will.
Francis and I have traded spots. He's behind the
Francis is
camera.
the cameraman.
Yo, all the footage, everything you guys have ever seen behind Stockroom Records, pretty much everything you've seen has been recorded, edited, and discussed and everything by this man right here.
Yeah, we've been working together. It's
Yeah.
been great.
It's been
A
a
really-
fucking pleasure,
Really
brother.
beautiful experience, man.
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
Get to see you grow in a lot of ways. We get to grow together in certain ways. It's dope.
Dude, think
It's
about
really
when
cool
we
experience.
first started trying to figure this shit out and like to where we're at now, we got something going.
Yeah, man. And it's, like you were saying earlier in the show, we just got the best of Westchester, just accolades.
Yeah, baby. Throw that
Acknowledgement.
pow. Throw that
Yeah. So it's been a beautiful year. It's really cool to see the
shit. That's right, baby.
the hard work being seen by others.
Facts.
Becoming a space in Westchester actually, because this I grew up in Westchester, so this place is it's needed something like this, just something with energy, something with culture, something with just a space for people to come together.
Dude, this is just the beginning, and everybody here is a part of something like this is. I'm beyond grateful for everybody that has been a part of this journey.
Mhm.
We're all gonna make money. We're all gonna have a good time. We're all gonna make an impact on the community,
And we already are.
and we're all gonna be doing
Thanks.
what we love to do, which
Yeah.
is create.
I wonder if you know
and
that
connect.
though. Like, you already have made an impact on the community, so to speak. Like, you see people like all over. Like, let me just like at the last show, there was a lot of people who did their first like performance was on a stage. Like, not a lot of people get that opportunity or that like chance to really cultivate their talent somewhere and then have an outlet for expression of it, and to just like. There was this one girl, I could see her. I had no idea it was her first time performing because she just came alive on stage. You can see her.
Jasmine,
Yeah.
she
You could
killed
see-
it.
You could
Yeah,
see it.
she's
Jazz,
fire. She's a fire
Jazzy, you
artist.
killed that shit.
Jazzy, right?
Yeah.
Jazz
Yeah,
E.
she's-
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a
Fire,
fire artist.
I missed her
Mad
performance. I
talented.
came late, but yeah.
I wasn't even there.
you missed it. I'm like, I'm sorry.
I wasn't even there, but she killed the open mic.
Dude,
Yeah.
she killed it.
Yeah.
She owned this stage at Yonkers Brewery.
Hell yeah.
Owned
That's
the
fire.
stage.
Only female, only singer.
No, there was
Wow,
another.
there was a
There was
couple.
another- oh,
Wilder
nice,
was
nice.
great. Yeah.
But
Very nice, very nice.
yeah, I just wanted to say, like, you definitely have started an impact. Like, you're changing people's lives here. You saw that what's his name came in earlier. This seems like another
El
second
Busy.
home for him. El Busy.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's
well,
a
it's
fact.
not. It's not. second.
I know, but you know what I mean. It's like people feel comfortable here. They feel
Yeah,
like
yeah.
this is a.
You know what's funny
Yeah.
about what you're saying? He doesn't understand that yet because you recently told me when people come up to him and praise him, like, yo, thank you for giving me a spotlight. Thank you for giving me a stage. Thank you for giving me a moment.
Mhm.
He's like, he thinks in his head, you're just like me. We're the same people.
Mm.
But he
Yeah.
doesn't realize you're actually giving people a platform. That's the difference.
Yeah.
You are the
Yeah.
same people because you were both creatives that create and love music, but you're giving people a platform. People don't have a platform.
Yeah.
Give it up for Josh.
I appreciate that, guys.
I'm gonna
Real
start the
shit.
nickname J-Doos. That's.
J Dudes.
J. Dudes.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like
I think
that.
stands for it. I'm gonna get out
I
of
hear
here. Get behind the
sexy.
camera.
Give it up for
I hear
Will one
sexy.
time.
Will.
That's Will Smith.
Sexy in the back.
Nah, it's good to hear every once in a
Sexy
while.
back?
Facts.
I appreciate it. No. It is good to hear that every once in a while. I appreciate that. Sometimes I feel like I have imposter syndrome. I'm not gonna lie.
That's what it is.
But what I do know is we're doing something and something's happening and people believe in it. And I have the best fucking teammates in the world and everybody who's a part of this. Like, I love you guys, man. And I appreciate you guys so much. Like,
Love you too, bro.
and it wouldn't be possible without any of you guys that are in it with us. And like, dude, we believe in something bigger than this. Like, yeah, you guys don't see me as like this fucking, I'm not a boss. I'm not like a douche. I'm not, I'm the same guy as you guys. What?
He was doing dirty things to the saxophone.
Alright.
It's nice and wet. Just play it.
Stan, sexy man Stan. He's not gay. He's a straight man. Sexy man Stan.
The gayest straight man.
Straight Stan. Yeah, hit him. Hit him with something.
Shout out to Mark. Because, that'd be really odd. No?
You should do it.
Get it wet. Get it wet.
A 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Stan the man. Give it up for Stan. Thank you very much.
Damn.
The talent that comes through these doors.
Here for the grand finale. We're gonna
Grand
wrap up the show.
finale. Stan the man. Let me fix this guy. Make fixing Stan stand.
If
It
you
was
guys
an
don't
amazing
know,
episode.
Stan is one of the glues to our band. This guy kills it on the saxophone. He's a team player. He really puts like the band and the performance and the show and the art above himself, which is what it's all about. We serve the art here. So like that's, it's deep, it's powerful stuff. And like, you get it, man. You just get it, and we get it. And I get that you get it and you get that I get it. Like it's, we just know.
Stan,
We got it. We got it.
I love you so much.
Fucking love you, bro.
I really love you.
Nah, Stan's the cheat code. You just throw him on any track that needs some life, and it just comes to life. Like it's
You
really
throw
that
Stan on a
simple.
track, your song's coming to life. That goes for all the artists that record here, by the
Yeah,
way.
facts.
Yeah.
If you need Stan, he's here
Yeah.
with that session instrumentalist fee. But yeah,
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
real though. A lot of artists, they need to. How are you gonna like get your song to pop out of those speakers? And sometimes you gotta call someone like a Stan, a Juan,
100%,
Right.
a
Right.
Jay,
125,000%.
They just bring another level of musicianship that you just might be lacking by just having a beat and your vocals.
Jay was at our open mic.
Yeah.
miss him.
Dude, I was so we spoke on the phone. Yeah,
I'm sure you did.
Yeah. Wow.
Anywho,
Wow.
dude,
Damn, Josh.
guys, everybody, love. It's all love.
That's it.
Fran Jez is in the building.
Fran
Give it up for Fran
Talk about
Jez.
it, Fran
Not
Jez.
Fran Jez. It's Fran Jez.
FranJazz.com. Spread peace, love, and happiness. That's it.
Tune into his podcast.
Talk about it with
Fran Jez.
Every Wednesday, 6 p.m. YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Thank you, everybody, for
Every
watching.
Wednesday. You heard it here first. Give it up for our fucking man of the hour.
Stan the man.
Stan the man. Straight Stan.
Straight Stan.
Straightest alive, brother.
A little crooked, but straight Stan.
It ends up straight at the end of the day. Right?
Yeah. Because that just means I love everybody. Yeah.
Give it up for Will behind the camera. You got to meet him. You got to talk to him. Mark behind the sticks.
Mark.
El Busy was in the building. Very
Shout out El
unexpected.
Busy.
I'm busy.
Very unexpected drop in.
That was a moment.
Frankly, I didn't invite him. But he just walked in and it was okay. And it's all good and it worked out. I love you guys. It's fucking dope what we're doing.
Love.
This is Peace and Love. This is the Goodstock Show. This is another episode. We got episodes coming in. We ain't going nowhere. Peace and love. Peace.
That's all right.